Hello, what's good? How are you guys doing? It's solid week last week in the market and nice move. I We finally have volatility and some green candles after a long time. It's always great to see Bitcoin going crazy. Um if you didn't catch it, it's not something to worry about. I wouldn't worry too much. I know that it might look like it's huge, but if you think about it, like 20% candle, right? So it's not something to worry too much. We had the same thing around the last time. We had a 20% candle right off the bottom after weeks of compression, so we're having something similar here this time. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, right? I mean, plenty of opportunities come in the market after this happens, so it's a good thing. And I'm not sure if it's the bottom or not, because if you look at the market structure how it is, it's still a little bit bearish. So let's see how it goes from here. I'm cautiously bullish at the moment, but it should be a good one if we do trade it. So let's get down to it. Let's mark some level out. Let's see how we're gonna plan this. You want to mark out the yearly open straight off the bat. Yearly open. Make that black. Yeah. Gonna mark out the yearly open, and then from there you want to mark out the last year's low. That was another key level we're trading here. So Y25 low, and there's that. So and then come down to the quarterly. I just like to mark out some of these key highs and lows, so that gets us going and gives us a reference range to where we're trading. So at the moment, this is last quarter's high, so this is another key high. Just gonna mark that out like this. And from the monthly on, we'll change our levels. Change the color for the levels. Monthly opens down there, so really don't need it. Last year's high, last run's high is also down there, so it's not really much of a use. Approaching resistance, I'd say. So be cautious. Weekly, we've had solid breakouts, so we broke out of this range after being compressed below it. Just good to see some grain action here. So yeah, coming to the levels now. Daily level. Yeah. So if you want to see markets continue higher, I think it's two cases from here for me personally. If it's bullish, you want to see this go higher, right? So you don't want to do it D2D, so it comes in here, forms market structure, and goes right into this high, and then possibly into the yearly open. We'll see from how it reacts from this area, if it's going to the yearly open or not, but this is key. Also, if it's not as bullish as you think it is, and we're still bear market, then I'd expect it to come grind down into this area, cause maximum pain, and then go higher. These are the two bullish scenarios for the market. Otherwise, you really want these two levels to hold. If it's really bullish, you want this to hold. Ideally, it shouldn't pull back more than this. If it's not, then you could see it deeper going down here, cover the entire thin move. But I personally wanted to bounce just from here right now. The 25's low and this R block where we turned. So that's where I wanted to go higher from. But let's see where it goes from. We'll obviously keep it updated on the Twitter. So the way it is right now, it's a decently placed for the bullish structure. Something that does concern me is the weekly structure. It's still bearish. So it's this order block that we just rejected from. So we're still we did form a lower high. So it could just do that final flash I was talking about, the final dip right into this from here. That's why it's so super important. It must bounce from these levels higher. We have to have a market structure shift, otherwise it's no good. It's no good. Otherwise it's no good. So that's about it for the Bitcoin. Gonna come to the alts now. For the ETH did really nice. It swing failed from this. Already had these levels on from the last time, so it's there. I think this is the level you want to. This is the next area of resistance from here. The 26s where we go. Really wanted to close above this. You know, we have somehow we have 8 hours left for the weekly closing. So I really wanted to close above this area. It should close above this. And yeah, you know, it does look a little bit oversold. The market's looking really oversold. A dip nice. A dip would be nice, but otherwise no bueno, no issues. Coming to market profile for Bitcoin, I just wanted to show this guy to you guys. Right now it's forming this. We had obviously this huge expansion, so from there it's in this range. So right now it's formed this range from here to here, this value area. So it's formed this. So you wanted to, if you're gonna trade it on the intraday, then you want to see it trade. You can play a breakout from the range, by the way, if you're trading it. You know, if you're trading it from here, you can trade a range breakout. If it, the fuck, make it white. It goes here, and then you can play it into these areas. It coincides with the 74.5k I mentioned earlier into this. Otherwise, if it just goes higher, you know, just send it to 85s from there into the yearly open. But this is the range you want to play. We'll obviously share this on Twitter later on. But yeah, for BTC, I think that's it. Something that's on my mind is Solana. Solana's already done the retest, so I think if BTC does pull back, we might still see Solana. Solana, if it closes outside this range, it's just good to go. Really, like, there's not a lot of resistance. Just not a lot of resistance. It's 105 from there, and then right there into 116. So, and then into the early open, obviously. Solana already has turned the market structure into bullish. So, if you look at it, take that out. Solana's market structure was bearish, but now it's shifted into bullish one. It's taken out the market structure. So the low for Solana might be in range deviation down here, and then it went higher from there. And so I think Solana's bottom is in. And another beast is the hype. Hype is closed above its all-time highs on the daily, so you know, I think it's gonna go ballistic, man. I don't know, just no point shorting this beast. The best you can do is pray for a pullback into one of these areas. If we get a pullback on Bitcoin, you want to pray for a pullback into these areas and long it from there. Just it's so beautiful if it comes into this area or this area. Anything below 70s is just a gift from here, you know. It's just gonna go vertical, I think. So these are the levels you wanted to trade it from and go higher. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Bitcoin is the one that's gonna lead us, so you want to have this range on and trade that side. On the lower time frame, you can put it on the 30-minute. I'll actually just mark it out and put it out for you guys on the Twitter platform. 76.475, 76.475. Oh, it's Binance. 76.475 is right there, 440, and the other one is 318. 78.318. Yeah, that's about it. This is the range. Either side you play it into the 74k area. If it breaks out, then it goes into the early open, this area, right into this. So happy trading, guys.